This is Deference as Value Capture, Why Silence Pays Someone Else, Part 1. How the talent industry monetizes job seeker compliance and what it costs the labor force. Hi, my name is Sarah Trumbull. I'm founder and CEO of the Job Applicant Perspective, the first anonymous user reviews for job ads across the US. This is the level of go-to-market awareness, as well as editing for my next blog. Deference as Revenue Engine, the architecture of extraction. Anytime a system assumes it's entitled to your presence while refusing to engage with your experience of it as you define it, not them, it stops being reciprocal and becomes inevitably extractive by design. This is the quiet architecture of both the modern labor market and the modern dating market. For decades, we were taught to approach hiring with polite deference. Submit your resume and hope for the job. But once job seeking and also dating moved online, that deference became digitized. And once digitized, it became profitable. Today, job seekers and daters generate billions in revenue for platforms and recruiters and talent industry intermediaries without ever being paid for the emotional and psychological energetic labor of applying, swiping, messaging, and waiting. Platforms capture the value of your presence, clicks, and compliance while giving you nothing back. No visibility, no accountability, no reciprocity. This isn't an accident, it's the business model. And it isn't necessarily a plan hatched in a secret boardroom. In a way, it's way worse. It's a lack of consideration for its impact on user experience altogether. Who this is for? This is for everyone who stared at the blank rejection email or an unanswered message and wondered what went wrong. It's for job seekers exhausted by silence, daters confused by ghosting, and anyone who has been made to feel like they are the problem. It's for employers frustrated by broken funnels, for singles tired of endlessly swiping, for policymakers questioning why record job postings don't translate into record hires, and for researchers trying to understand why both markets feel like quicksand. And it's for anyone beginning to suspect that the dysfunction isn't a bug, it's a feature. The marketplace without memory. In every other marketplace, feedback loops are built in. Uber lives and dies on rider and driver ratings. Airbnb collapses without reciprocal reviews. Yelp thrives on collective memory. But in hiring and dating, the economic incentives align to create silence. Why? Because traditions and norms that I articulate in previous blogs. So while Uber and Airbnb require reciprocity to function, these platforms are financially rewarded for avoiding it. The silence isn't just engineered, it's the path of least resistance to revenue. Part 2 coming next.